Hello and welcome to the Pets Guideline YouTube channel. When dogs are sticking out their tongues, this generally refers to the muscular organ, called the tongue, being frequently found sticking outside the mouth, beyond the teeth and gums. Your canine family member's tongue is quite an interesting organ which performs many important functions for him. Not only does it pull food and water into his mouth, but it also smells for him and investigates his surroundings. Here are some reasons why your dog may be sticking out his tongue. Panting. Panting is a cooling mechanism used by your pet. It is defined as rapid, shallow breaths which accelerate the evaporation of water from his tongue, inside his mouth and upper respiratory tract. The evaporation of the water aids in your dog's ability to regulate his temperature. Hanging tongue syndrome. This is a condition which is genetic in some breeds, having the smushed face which causes their oral cavities to be too small to accommodate the tongue. The tongue also hangs out due to an abnormal jawbone that can't support the tongue or due to missing teeth which create a gap through which the tongue can slip. Tonguing. This is a colloquial expression for the behavior that is similar to the Fleckman response which is exhibited in other mammals. This involves using the tongue to taste the air in a response to sniffing after a female. Other mammals will curl the lips and raise their heads when performing this action. The tongue may not leave the oral cavity. Oral cancers and other masses. The tongue is a prime target for oral tumors, most of which are malignant. The tongue can also have tiny bumps or warts which are called papillomatosis, being caused by the papillomavirus which are not usually malignant. Severe dental disease. Inflammation of the tongue, glossitis, inflammation of the soft mouth tissues, stomatitis, inflammation of the gums, gingivitis, and inflammation of the lips, chylitis, can cause the tongue to stick out. What to do if your dog is sticking out his tongue? If your dog is panting and his tongue is sticking out, this is normal. However, if the panting being done by your pet seems excessive and there isn't a justifiable reason for it, then an examination should be carried out. You can examine your dog's mouth to a limited degree at home, but your veterinary professional can do a much more thorough examination, especially if your pet is anxious or in pain. An examination by your vet is especially important if you note any growths or masses inside your pet's mouth, or if you note any missing teeth or red and inflamed gums. These conditions will need to be treated sooner rather than later in an appropriate manner according to the conditions and diagnosis found by your vet. Your vet will treat infections with appropriate medications and metabolic and immune-mediated disorders and nutritional disorders with medications, supplements and dietary regimens which he deems appropriate for the condition found in your pet. Cancers, papillomas, and other masses will be treated according to current medical recommendations as needed. Prevention of sticking out his tongue. There really aren't any things that you can do if the reason your pet is sticking out his tongue is genetic. However, if the cause is panting, you can adjust your pet's exercise and play regimen to allow sufficient rest and maintain appropriate temperatures to keep him from becoming overheated. If the cause is dental disease in any stage, getting your pet's oral health treated and maintained is the step that's needed to prevent your dog from sticking out his tongue from that inflammation. Being more watchful of where your pet exercises and attempting to control what he eats or investigates can prevent the inflammation from toxic plants and chemicals. Prevention of cancerous tumors is not something you have any control over, but by keeping up with your regular and routine veterinary examinations will help to identify any suspicious lesions in your dog's mouth. Keep your dog away from pups who have visible papillomas as they can be spread. Your at-home examinations will also help to catch those masses and conditions earlier for more aggressive and appropriate treatment earlier in the process. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel.